My name is Cindy George Tardieu, and I am one of the breastfeeding counselors of the Tobago Regional Health Authority. And I am here to bring greetings on behalf of the authority. Happy Breastfeeding Week. This year's theme for breastfeeding is Protect Breastfeeding, a shared responsibility. Breastfeeding is not only the responsibility of one person, but of everyone. The mothers need support when they go home and encouragement from their husbands, partners, mothers, mother-in-law. It's everyone's responsibility. Breastfeeding has many benefits for mother and for baby. For the baby, it helps to prevent the baby from getting sick and any illnesses. It's the baby's first immunization. Also, it helps the baby's brain to develop up to 3 months after being born. Breast milk helps with that. Also, breastfed babies are less likely to have childhood obesity, asthma, and the list goes on. Benefits for mom includes a reduction in breast cancer, ovarian cancer. It helps the mommy to get back in shape after delivery. It prevents from postpartum hemorrhage. The list goes on. Breastfeeding is everyone's responsibility. Breastfeeding helps with a sustainable, healthy society. It all begins at the breast. So here at the Tobago Regional Health Authority, we just want to encourage mothers and to celebrate with us during this week. Breastfeeding Week runs from the 1st of August to the 7th of August. We encourage you to move forward and to share and to support.
I am Cherise, and I am here to share with you my journey on breastfeeding. Well, some of the challenges that I experienced while breastfeeding were, mainly latching. Latching was my biggest challenge, and thankful for the nurse at the hospital. She was caring enough to show me how to latch the baby properly to avoid all those blisters that I was getting. Some of my support systems include my mother. She was very instrumental in helping me and counseling me through breastfeeding, as well as the nurse, who was always on call, on standby to help me via the phone as well as in person. My mom would always be by my bed, and she would always coach me. You have to breastfeed the baby, you have to breastfeed the baby. And she would sit there and she would list all the benefits of breastfeeding for me. And so that was really helpful for me to continue breastfeeding. I do not think I could have done this on my own. I would have already given up if it wasn't for the shared support from my mom and the nurse and other family members. So I am grateful for that, because it was very challenging for me. I would definitely encourage the mothers of Trinidad and Tobago to breastfeed. This is because for the baby's benefits, it will aid with brain development, as well as protect him from developing any illnesses, builds up the antibodies in his system, and for me as a mother and a woman, it would help prevent me from getting breast cancer, and as well it would keep me in shape. And for the environment, it would help eliminate plastic waste. What natural remedies would you recommend to assist with the production of breast milk?
Well, stress reduction. Keeping your stress level low is very important, because if you're stressed, your body would not produce the milk as necessary. Also, having a balanced diet, your oats, drinking lots of water, adequate sleep, which I know is hard sometimes as a new mom, but you still have to balance in, factor in time for yourself as well. So having a balanced diet, while breastfeeding is important, you know. Whatever you eat, baby's gonna get. So you make sure you take your supplements and feed baby. The benefits of breastfeeding are really, really great because as opposed to formula, you know, baby's body doesn't have to filter the kidneys and the liver doesn't have to filter out all these preservatives, you know. Breastfeeding is easily absorbed into the baby's system, helps baby to grow, remain healthy and become a strong member of society.
How long do you recommend that I breastfeed?
6 months and even up to 2 years you can breastfeed for.
2 years, that's a lot. Okay.
You can also add, when the baby is 6 months, you can add the breast milk to the periods. Breast milk is very versatile and baby will receive the benefits. But ultimately the choice is yours, but you can go for up to 2 years breastfeeding. We encourage you to share and support us as we encourage our mothers to breastfeed. Even as we are going through this time of the pandemic, we still encourage suspected COVID-19 cases to breastfeed. Now, mothers can also be vaccinated. So during this time, breastfeeding still can be continued, and we encourage you to continue with breastfeeding as we build a strong foundation and we all share in this responsibility of breastfeeding. So I want to thank you all for listening and have a blessed week. Stay safe and wear your mask. Wash your hands and sanitize. Thank you.